what's y'all boys, man? Y'all seen him by the title. You got a little made today. I played Madden25 for the first time yesterday. And I only recorded one game because I was in the middle of about to go live, but at the same time I was like, nah, because it's probably going to be my last game. Because I got to work this morning. So, I was in the middle of recording. I was about to go live, but I was just like, nah, I'm just going to record it and probably make a video or something. But don't worry about me, y'all. I'm eating my 7 toast crunch. Don't worry about that, though. It's like, nah. It's like, nah. But look, and then I played it yesterday. And, oh, no, like it, man. It's a cool game. But I can't say, it's a couple bugs there. It's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. It's a couple bugs there, though, for sure. And it kind of fits it, like the defense. Right, if you want like a zone defense, like it's easy to get killed. Easy to kill you. You playing man, it's easy for a dead route to kill you. For a 5-and-in, any end route would kill you if you in like any type of man. Like they don't know them, you know what I'm saying? They get burnt easily, but I guess so, man. But I was trying. It got so bad, I would start trying different shit. Like I usually don't even blitz. Man, I was blitzing my ass off yesterday, man. Blitzing my ass off, but in this game right here, the dude was up on me 21-7. I ain't trying to go too long with this story. But look, the dude was up on me 21-7. Y'all ain't gonna be able to really see the score, even though it was 21-7. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see the score. Y'all can tell by emotions, and so y'all gonna see the video. I'm gonna drop the whole video. I ain't gonna really edit it for real. But look, y'all gonna see the score. When I put my what's called up, y'all gonna see it. My little what's called drink. Y'all gonna see it. But got they going yeah, he was up on me 21-7, and I was like, yeah, I lost this game, bro. But now I came back. I like the Jets, man. I like how they play and stuff like that. Yeah, they hard, bro. I like the Jets. And A-Rod just hella accurate, bro. I'm trying to tell you, dumb accurate. So that's what I did. But I had to come tell y'all because I didn't get a chance to really do an intro yesterday. So I kind of had to just make one up, and that was that. But look, y'all, I ain't wasting no more of y'all time. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We on to the next one, y'all.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Yeah, the White Sox try to talk about that game.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jackson looking to throw right away. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Henry out of the pistol. Powers through it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, wasn't it?
Absolutely. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Oh, no, you definitely
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1st down here, and that's all, folks. Going to work on this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
With 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the gun, it's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. Touchdown! Nelson Aguilar with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? Five defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job...
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are back within a score. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
It certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Trying to get their coaches on the African team.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Second quarter now for Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And it's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered. Yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Play action, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On play action, now Rodgers. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at the shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Ruckert. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Now Zerline on and the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Hey, this gonna be my Cam Newton game, Paul. This could be my Cam Newton game. I had 100 yards plus on the record.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Let me release you, John.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2nd and 5. Off the option, here's Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And that's what you've got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Running from the gun with Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
And you're starting to sense the momentum possibly changing just a little here. You get the touchdown your previous drive, then you force a punt, and now this is a good positive play here to start this drive. And you can just sense the tide starting to turn here in a 1-score game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 64 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he returns this to the 22. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. So the opening drive of this third quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the second half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known coaches who have said the first 5 minutes of each half are so important to do exactly what you said, which is set the tone. I've also heard coaches talk about the first 5 plays. Let's go out and be aggressive right off the top. That's exactly what they did.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? Just float from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Now 2nd and 9. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Rodgers now to throw. They'll roll him out right. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And check down, complete to Hall. Down the right sideline. Touchdown. Breece Hall, 39 yards. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for two here. Rodgers will throw for it. Here's a diving catch right side. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Well, now how about this return? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Play action. Now Jackson. It's caught by Andrew. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. 3rd down and goal coming up here. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments. And anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down.
Wasn't better, man.
The other way with the football. The fourth down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Rodgers throwing here. And he's got his big tight end here. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. And he's got a man complete. Escapes the defender. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 49 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Hall. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll run with Hall. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Jackson. To Henry. Powerful running. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st down. One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And they will not get the 2 points here, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that will be the final snap of the ball game. So it's a win here for the Jets. And we've said it so many times in the past, but it was Aaron Rodgers, CD, who really led the way.
Yeah, there's no question who the star of this game was. What a performance throwing the football. Over 300 yards, 4 touchdown passes. That's quarterbacking at an elite level.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.